Introducing WaterTraq, brought to you by the Long Island Commission for Aquifer Protection. WaterTraq. For this tutorial, we are going to show you how to do a search for untreated groundwater samples. And again, what we're searching for is not drinking water samples, but untreated groundwater samples, which there's a big difference between groundwater samples and drinking water samples. Anyway, first thing is to click OK on the disclaimer screen. And in order to do the search, you can use the search untreated compound icon. You would click on that. We have it broken down into various categories. The first couple of categories where it says you can search above standards, you can just enter in a compound and it will show you results that are above a drinking water standard category. Here, where you search by compound, you can actually enter in a value for any particular compound. So the first thing we'll do is do the search above the standard. And before I do that, I also want to show this icon here, the layer list. And I want to show you what happens. So I'll click on the layer list. The first sample we'll look for is nitrates. So you'd click on the LICAP. And LICAP refers to all the samples that are in Nassau and 5 districts in Suffolk: Riverhead, Hampton Bays, South Huntington, Green Lawn, Dix Hills. So the first compound we'll look for is nitrates. You can either type in the name, and it is an intuitive software, or you could have done a drop down to search for it. So we click on nitrates, we click execute, keep an eye on the layer list. Once you click execute, a new layer is created for those results. Now you have two ways of viewing that. You have the main screen where you can click on any one of those samples and it'll display those results. So in this case, nitrates, we're looking above the standard. The standard, or MCL, maximum contaminant level, is 10. Does the results exceed it? Yes, because we're looking for everything above that. So you have the compound, the results, the units it's displayed in, what the MCL is, does it exceed it, and then you have the aquifer and the well depth and other details. You also can click here for a link to the water quality report from that particular district. You can also search the results through here. You can go down to this list, and clicking on any one of the results would zoom you to that particular well location. And just to get a nice overview, you can click the home button. Now keep in mind, if you close this icon, the results from the layer are just turned off. They didn't get removed completely, so I can turn it off and turn it on, and you can see the results here. Now to complete the result, for a more island-wide search, I will go back into that untreated compound icon. I'll click on tasks. I'll go back, and then I'll go to SCWA. And SCWA refers to Suffolk County Water Authority samples, which comprises the rest of Suffolk. Again, I'll do the same thing for nitrates. Click on that, click execute. New layer is created. Again, I'll close this box here for searching untreated compounds just to give a nicer overview. Just going to open the layer list and check those icons again. Zoom out. Now you can get an island-wide assessment of what's going on. Keep in mind, all of these layers can be turned on and off through the layer list. So if you just want to get a nice overview, you can see where those samples are. You can click on any one of the samples to get any particular results here, or you can open up the search untreated compound function just to view it. A few more options here in the search untreated compounds. There's an icon where you can flash some of the results so you can see a little bit more easier. You can do statistics on it. You can create a table so you can open up and view. And again, everything is completely interactive. So if you do have the water districts layers up, you can see where a result lies. You can click on that particular area. You can open up a copy of the water quality report in that particular region. So that's just to do a basic search, which is what we did. And if you want to clear the results, you just go back in here where you see the 3 dots, remove the results. That layer disappeared. I'm going to remove that result. The layer is gone. Now to search by compound, I'll go down here, doing a LICAP aquifer search by compound. Again, I'll do nitrates again. and I'll put that. This allows you to put in a value. So I'll say, nitrates above 10. I'm just putting in the number. Keep in mind, anytime you do a search, you have to put in a less than value. I would advise you to choose an arbitrarily high value. So we're searching for all the numbers greater than 10. Sometimes you'll want to do a range, so you can put the range in between, whatever you want to do. So anyway, click the results, it executes, new layers created, and those are the results. So that allows you to either do a basic search where you can just not have to enter in any values, or you can enter in values if you choose. For any additional questions or comments, please email lycap@scwa.com.